my house has too many huge oak trees, which we use as our air conditioner whenever possible. So I was very frustrated that we could not install solar on our own home and have wanted solar for many, many years. But 3 years ago, my husband and I bought the little house, the little row home at the corner, and it has no trees. So it's absolutely perfect. So once we put on a new roof, it's a rental property for us. It's a little row home with 2 units, first floor and second floor. So I was able to catch the second round of Solarize Philly and participated in the Solarize program. And frankly, it was wonderful, just absolutely a breeze. Everything went perfectly well. Solar States was our selected contractor, which I was delighted because I already knew Micah and the gang through training. I used to direct the energy coordinating agency, and we met through solar training for minorities and underserved communities. So I was really delighted to have Solar States, and the process was absolutely beautiful. I must admit I was very pleasantly surprised. Everybody showed up when they said they would show up. Even the inspector for license and inspections turned out to be a fabulous guy, a really highly skilled person that I wanted to involve in doing some training for ECA. And even PECO came when they said they would and installed the bidirectional meter. So everything has gone beautifully. I did sign up to sell my SRECs, so I've already sold 12 of them, and it's always a little bit of a thrill when I get an email from SREC Trade saying, "Bingo, you've sold another megawatt hour." So that's kind of fun, and the whole experience, to be frank, was much better than I was expecting, and the system is performing a little better than I was expecting. So I should explain that the reason I installed it on this rental property is because in Pennsylvania, we have something called virtual meter aggregation. And simply means that if you have more than one meter in exactly the same name within a 2-mile radius, you can put solar on whichever meter you choose. For me, it was the best meter, the sunniest one. And if it produces more than that meter requires, you get credit, full credit at full net metering on your other meter. So this system that we installed, which is 5.4 kW, provides more than 100% of what the apartment, the first floor apartment requires. And my husband and I, who live right up the block, we get credit for it's offsetting about 75% of our annual consumption at our own house. So this one little row house solar system is providing enough sun for 2 properties. And it's quite thrilling. So anyway, it's worked out really beautifully. I highly recommend the Solarize Philly program.